Please welcome Remy Ma. Hi. I like your robe.
I like my robe too. One of my favorite parts about coming on the show, I swear, I tell everybody, I go to my dressing room, I grab my robe, and then hopefully I'm doing a show with me and Fat Joe, and I go in his dressing room and I take his robe, and I felt there was no other outfit that I would wear today because I would love
You look beautiful. Let me see shoe cam, please.
Since there's no place like home, I brought out my Prada. No place like home.
Those are really pretty. Remy, where is your waist? You are like, wow, you look great.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How does it feel? Go ahead.
I think I can attribute my small waist to my daughter. I'm still 2 years in breastfeeding. Stop. I know it's crazy, but
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's definite. Oh, my baby. Hey, baby.
You've got patience.
I think that helps with just the whole weight issues that a lot of women experience after, childbirth.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get her off though.
Are you at home now?
Yes, I'm home now. She's in the other room. I'm like this, like, please, God, the nanny gods, please keep her quiet.
So Remy and Pap bought a mansion in New Jersey with an indoor pool. Wow.
Yes,
you are living the life.
I'm definitely blessed. I can't say how happy I am to have the life that I have. A lot of people that have been through half of the things that I've been through are in a really bad place. It's not set up. The world's not set up for people like me and people that have gone through some of the things that I went through to be successful. So I thank God every day for all the blessings that I have.
Wow. Do you at least live near Manhattan so you can come in the city?
Yeah. Oh no, I can get to the George Washington Bridge in 15 minutes. I'm not far out at all.
Perfect. What a life. What a life. Does your daughter still sleep in the bed with you? Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's her bed. We sleep in the bed with her. Like she sleeps dead smack in the middle. If we even attempt to like touch her arm or anything, she's like, no kisses, no hugs. Like everything is group kisses, group hugs. And she's very protective of both of us.
Until she goes to sleep. Then you guys do.
Oh no, then we turn into teenagers sneaking around the house trying to find places that she can't find us. It's like the craziest thing ever. I'm like this, we just live here with her. It's her house. We're just here.
Nice.
It's fun though.
So the rumor is that you're pregnant again.
No, right. I'm like the lady in the audience. What? No. But okay, my husband, he gets very excited. He comes from a big family. His grandmother had like 18 or 19 kids. She had about 9 sets of twins.
Wow.
My mother-in-law is a twin. It's crazy how many people are in his family. Like I've never met a family this huge. So he's infatuated with large families. And I told him that when the pandemic happened, that it would be a great time to start, another baby. So we started going through the process and he got really excited and he told somebody that we were pregnant. And in fact, we were just in the process. And then we went and I ended up having to get an emergency surgery because I had some scar tissue from when I had the baby, which was something light. And then I went back again and they were ready to implant. They was like, wait a minute, are you still breastfeeding? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh no, you have to be completely stopped breastfeeding because it decreases your chances of, the embryo taking. So we had to put everything on hold.
Well,
so I was almost pregnant, but not yet.
Almost. At 40, you're looking at either you do it or you don't. You don't want to be pregnant at 50.
First of all, let's just be clear about this 40 thing.
Okay.
My embryo's in cryo. Like when we did the IVF with the baby, we literally made the embryos already. So I can go in there and be like, I want to put the boy in. I want to put the girl, like they're there already. It's not eggs, it's embryo. So that's that. And I don't know why people keep saying I'm 40 because one, I'm not 40. I'm not counting the birthday from last year when we were quarantined. because that didn't count. I'm definitely not counting any of the birthdays when I was in prison because I was not living. I was dead. I was like not celebrating. So technically, I'm like 31. And I'm sticking to that.
Hey, Ram, I know you're still doing music and stuff like that, but would you ever go back to Love and Hip Hop for season 5?
You know what it is? I haven't looked at the contract and see how it works because it was like by years, but because we took a whole year off, I don't really know how that's gonna work out. But I'm sure once our contract is over, and if it is like I think it is, I want to move into the next chapter, the next phase. I feel like me and my husband have contributed a lot to that show. We show people that you can actually go on reality TV and not ruin your relationship and not be toxic and show real Black love and real, how some families are, because every family is not the man cheating or the women doing this or you being abused. Every family is not like that. Every person in the industry is not like that. And I think we proved the point with that. And I would love for us to, venture out on our own. We're actually writing a book right now. It's like the funniest thing ever because he's writing his part and I'm writing my part. But it's therapeutic for us too while we're doing it. And I think the people are gonna love it.
So, what about the gunplay? When you went to prison, you did it for shooting a woman who, wasn't she on Love and Hip Hop with you? Like, I mean, that was so long ago and so many other things have happened in the world.
No, see, this is the thing.
Okay.
I tell people this, I say it all the time. It's like one of my mottos. Everyone that is in prison is not guilty. The same way everybody that's walking around in the streets is not innocent. Do y'all really think that every single time the DA, the judge, and the jury got it right every single time? No, they didn't. Did not know this girl, wasn't my best friend. All of these things that was said over these years were not true. But once you're in prison, no one cares. And once you come home, I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life trying to prove to people like, I didn't know this person. I found out her last name when y'all found out, when y'all read it in the newspaper. This wasn't my best friend, didn't babysit my kid. Like, it was just so much lies that were told. But,
Was there a reason for you, was there a reason for you shooting her, or did you have a gun and just... Wow.
I didn't shoot anybody. If I go right now and say, hey, last night, me and Wendy, we went out and she cut me and I have a cut here on my arm. Yeah. You have to prove, they're going to come arrest you, lock you up, and you have to somehow prove that you did it. If you're by yourself and everyone else on the other side, me and all my friends are there, the people that are really friends together, it's pretty much your word against mine. And if I'm sitting there in court and I say, look, here's my stitches, that's just that on that.
Wow.
That's how it works.
Wow.
It's not guilty. It's not innocent to proven guilty.
Yeah.
And the job of the court is to convict. They're not like, hey, we got to get these people out. No, their job is to convict no matter what.
So Bobby Shmurda just got out and he's trying to adjust to life on parole. And I believe your parole was the same 5 years, like he's on parole for 5 years. And you and I have talked about how difficult it was being on parole.
It's horrible. It's horrible. You come home and you're like, you know what? I'm going to put everything, regardless of what was right, what was wrong, I'm going to put it behind me and I'm going to start my new life. And you really can't, because you can't leave your house before 8 o'clock. You have to be in the house before 8 p.m. You can't, I couldn't leave the 5 boroughs. Like, I couldn't even go to Long Island. I couldn't go to Westchester. You have to stay in the 5 boroughs. Imagine being a recording artist, trying to tour, trying to do shows, trying to even just do features and get production done. And you can't leave the 5 boroughs and you can't be out more than 12 hours a day. And you have to get permission before somebody asks you to do a performance or a show or anything. You have to see if your parole officer says you can even go or be there. It's very, very difficult, very difficult. And then there's a whole bunch of other roadblocks in the way that you won't even remember, that you won't even know or realize exists, like trying to get a mortgage for a home. Like, we pay cash for almost everything because once you're a felon, like getting a loan for anything is like almost non-existent.
Wow. So do you have any advice for him, Bobby?
I would say if he's actually on parole and not post-release supervision, because post-release supervision, there's nothing you can do. You have to do the whole time. If he's actually on parole, which is something different, Just stay the right path, stay on the right path. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't break your curfew. And hopefully he can get off with an early release and get on with his life. But do as much work as he can, figure out the different technologies or how to work, who can come to him, and he'll be all right. Like, I am proof that it's not over until you say it's over, until you give up.
So you're on Uncensored. What can we expect?
I just answered everything they asked me, whatever they asked me. I answered it truthfully. I'm pretty much like you in that area. If I say something, it's the truth. I'm not known for being a liar. I'm not known for, putting any fluff on anything. So whatever they asked me, I gave them my honest answer and how I felt about it. And I think it's pretty interesting. I actually just watched it this morning myself, and I'm like, wow, I like the woman that this girl turned out to be.
Right?
I never thought, that girl.
We like her too. Please give it up for Remy Ma. Uncensored with Remy airs April 18th at 10 o'clock on TV One.
I want to say one thing, Wendy. You said earlier, back when I had a family, you still have a family. We're your family, and we love you very much. And I want you to know that you have a family. So stop saying back when I had a family.
Can I skinny dip in your pool?
Yes, come. Your family.
I can skinny dip in your pool? Okay.
Absolutely.